G'day guys, what's going on? SuperCoach here. Hopefully everyone's going well. Footy's only 26 days away, which is unreal. Can't wait to watch some games. And then in 2 weeks we got the March community series, which will be good as to see like who's going to be in the teams and what rookies might get games. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. But anyway, I thought I'd go over an updated team video, as heaps of players have been injured recently, such as like Braden Bruce and Rowan Marshall, Taylor Adams. Who else is there? Adam Treloar. Even Lachie Neale has a complaint, but I feel like you got to start him. I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, we'll go over the defenders first. So Lloyd, yep, he's just set and forget really. Like he's just so good. He'll kill it. You got to start him. He's locked into my side. Roy Laird, he's really looking good as well. He'll be playing midfield, locked in as well. I was actually looking at Matt Crouch as an option in the midfield, but I don't know. I reckon Laird is probably going to play better than Crouch, which is probably a unfair statement, as Matt Crouch is a ball magnet. But anyway, Laird has got the DPP status, so he's a better option in my opinion. And then we got Zach Williams. This guy's not very durable. There is a lot of question marks around him, but I feel like he's 450k. You have to start him. He's going to be playing midfield. He's going to have such an unpredictable ceiling now. He might go off his chops, might score like 140 or something. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, he's got money to be made with him. And then we got Liam Stocker. I've gone a little bit weak in the defence, but I feel like Liam Stocker should get games and cement his spot inside, as I believe Carlton traded a couple of their picks to get him in the 2018 draft. So he was in the top 20 players in that draft, and they had guys like Sam Walsh and Baslenka in that draft. So he's looking really good, and he should cement his side. He should cement his spot in the side, I reckon. Then we got Trent Bianco, second-year player with Collingwood. This guy should get a game, I reckon, with Collingwood. He looks ready to go, I think. And then Will Gould, he's looking good as well. He's already got his body developed for AFL, which is good. Should slot straight into the side for round one. Then we just have some placeholder rookies. We'll look more into the bench rookies with the community series. In the midfield, we've got Lachie Neale. As I said before, he does have a injury complaint, but I feel like he'll be ready to go for round one, and there's just too much risk if you don't start him, because he could go off, but he could go bad with like the first couple of the games. But if you miss out on him, you're going to pretty much be juggling up players all around the field just to get him in later on in the year. So I thought I'd just start him. Why not? Then we got Christian Petrarca. I've chosen Christian Petrarca over Clayton Oliver, because Clayton Oliver had, I think it was like a shoulder complaint or something like that during the pre-season. So I don't know if he's 100% ready. Whereas Petrarca, where'd he finish? He finished like equal third in the Brownlow last year. And I reckon he's still got another gear in his game. So I reckon he might actually push Lachie Neale for the Brownlow this year. But yeah, he's pumping out scores like 160 last year in like shortened quarters. So hopefully he gets the full 22 games in. But yeah. And then we got Josh Kelly, one of my favourite players. Love this guy. Another question mark on him with his durability, but I don't know. I just feel like there's heaps of different pod options like Zach Merritt and stuff, but I really think that Josh Kelly has a higher ceiling than Zach Merritt, and is a better player in my opinion. But in terms of SuperCoach, that might be a bit questionable, but I just really like Josh Kelly as a player, so I'm going to start him, I reckon. And then, Paddy Cripps. Most people have Paddy Cripps Yeah, he's looking really, really good now at training. Yeah, he's 523k. That's a bargain for him. He should be able to pump out an average of at least 100. And he doesn't have an injury complaint this year, which is good. And then we got Matt Rao. Brought him back into the side because he's a bit like Lachie Neale. If you don't start him, you've got yourself under some high risk. But yeah, this guy, haven't seen his talent in ages. He could actually average like 110 plus. But yeah, we're just not sure. We haven't seen him play much footy. But I don't know. I reckon because he's like got such high ownership, you can take the risk. And yeah, I've gone with the 6 midfielders now because I don't see Ben Cunnington leaving my side. There's so much value in him, I reckon. Like again, like he was injured all of last year, but I don't know. I just have this gut feeling about him. He's like 439k. That's just ridiculously cheap for his standard. This guy could probably average 110. He's a contested bull. He's pretty much like Christian Petrarca, but yeah, he's just so cheap, and he looks really good at training. Yeah. Anyway, we got Will Phillips. Everyone's got him. Hopefully he gets into the midfield, but he probably won't. Like slot straight in with the depth at North Melbourne. They've got some good midfielders in their midfield. Then we got Finlay McRae. He's looking good. He should be getting a game round 1. And then yeah, we just have some more placeholder rookies. I'll have a look more into those guys during the community series. But yeah, most of those guys should actually be getting games at round 1. But yeah, we'll have a look more into that in some more videos coming. Yeah, and then we got Max Gawn and Brodie Grundy. These guys just set and forget. Now that Bruce is injured, I'm hoping that everyone will be starting Gawn and Grundy because you don't want to be starting any other ruckman because they're just not durable. Even though Gawn probably misses a game every year or two, but his scores are just so bloody good. Like, you've got to start him. Then in the forward line, it's really hard to pick forwards now that Rowan Marshall's out. So I thought I'd just start Dangerfield, even though he's got a injury complaint. But I don't know. I just don't want to miss out on Dangerfield. I don't want to have to be like shoveling money around just to try and get him in at some stage during the year. I reckon he'll play most of the games throughout the year, and he can still average 100 even if he's playing forward. So you just got to start him, I reckon. Then Dunkley, hopefully with the Dunkley pick, Bont plays forward, so then he can play in the midfield. But even if he does rest forward, he's just got such a high ceiling, and anything is possible with Dunkley. He's just such a good player for SuperCoach as well. Like, I'm pretty sure in 2019 he was getting 200s and stuff, so just ridiculous. You got to start him. He's at a cheap price for his standards. And then yeah, I've got Jack Zeeble here. It's either out of him and Joe Danaher, but yeah, I'm thinking Zeeble will be the better option. He's probably going to be more durable than Danaher, but in saying that, he was injured last year, but he's at such a good price you can't resist him. So I don't know. I'm going to start him, and then yeah, I might actually consider swapping him for Joe Danaher, but it's just how my team is at the minute. We'll look into that later. And then yeah, Cockatoo, he should be ready for round 1. He's had an uninterrupted pre-season, so that'll be good to see him playing some footy again. But then again, he's very injury prone, but he should make a bit of money. And then we've got Phoenix Spicer. He's been hyped up a lot on the North Melbourne Instagram page, so he should be getting games, I reckon. And then this Rioli bloke, just the Rioli name, he should get some games, like some part during the year. But anyway, yeah, we just have some more placeholder rookies on the bench, and we've got 15k left in the bank, which is handy. But yeah, hopefully you guys are going really well. Thanks so much for watching the video. See you later.